Welcome to the next video. So in this video I'm going to talk about how I prepared to go abroad to teach in Japan. Now my prior video, or one of my prior videos, I talked about leaving to go back home from China after about 5 years in Tianjin. So during that time, and even a couple weeks before that, I had started applying like crazy for different jobs in Japan. I wanted to get there, not as soon as possible. I wanted to go home and visit for a bit, but within a fair amount of time. I had moved back to the States in September 8th of 2016 and was looking forward to seeing family and friends, but I was very much of the mindset, I'm going to be going to Japan, I'm just here temporarily. Now, what I found that was different was that, and this is relevant in terms of preparation, is Japan, unlike other countries where you go to do ESL, they basically do most of their hiring between January and April because a lot of the hiring coincides with the school year. So if you apply, as I did in September or even August, or later on down the year, you're not going to be getting a lot of replies back because there's not going to be a lot of positions. Contracts are generally a year, and so you have to keep that in mind. Well, I guess I must have missed that when I was watching videos and blogs because I started applying and getting no replies. It wasn't until about December-ish that I started getting the first replies. So at that point, did the same thing I had done when I had gone to China, where send out my CV/resume, copies of my degree. In this case, I forget if I had to do a medical check form, but those are, you go to your doctor and it's very easy to do. Background check, I believe I had to do as well, and send any references, and then do the Skype interview. And once that's done, invitation letter, send your visa to the particular embassy that's handling that, so you can get your entry visa and book your flight, and you're off to the races. And then it was this standard preparation. You got to pack your bags, you got to see what kind of clothing to bring. In my case, I ended up getting a position in Osaka, and so I knew that it snowed in that region, so I knew I needed winter gear. So fortunately I had stuff from when I had lived in Tianjin, because it also has very cold winters and snow, so transition wasn't too bad. However, unlike when I moved to China, I didn't bring in 5 check-in bags. Limited it to about 2 check-ins and 1 carry-on, and then 1 small personal bag. So I definitely learned to travel a lot lighter than I had in prior years. So in terms of other preparation, I tried to pick up whatever little Japanese I could get. I believe that there was a meetup locally here through the Meetup app for a Japanese exchange. So I had met a few people who were into Japanese language learning and culture, and picked up what I could there. It was a very casual event, and picked up a dictionary. I highly recommend like pictured dictionaries, because a lot of them are categorized by situation. So like you're going to a bakery, here's pictures of all the food, and here's the English alphabet way to use of, or way to write out the names of the different objects, as well as the Japanese, so you can kind of pick up those words very easily, and then just look up a few basic phrases. So that's basically how I prepared, and yeah, so that's the end of this video. See you in the next one.